What's going on, guys? I'm Brandon. Thanks for watching today. So we've been farming for a little bit over 2 years now. We're growing Pensacola bahia grass, and I believe it's like a weed. I've heard that before, but anyways, we're growing this grass. It does great during the summertime. It really awakens from winter. And guys, it is just beautiful.
Dear God, it's beautiful.
I want to tell you guys exactly what I think about farming and the money we've made. Is it worth farming? Why do we farm? All these good details that you probably want to know. We're cutting hay, and we just cut the other day. If you've been watching, we hit 74 rolls off of about 14 acres, which from what I hear, that is amazing. These are about 4x4 size rolls, string rolled. And I've heard about, last time I think on 16 acres, they said 50 was a good number. So man, 14 acres, we hit 74 rolls. I'm like, man, God done blessed us. Not a doubt in my mind. But so we've got it cut, got our rolls covered, all that good stuff. But now we're fertilizing with nitrogen. And nitrogen is going to be good to really green this grass up and just really help it just launch up and grow quick. We're trying to get to, I believe, about 3 cuts this year. And I definitely believe that's going to happen. Right now we are early July. Man, this grass is already getting tall again. I feel like we just cut it. Hopefully our last cut's going to be by September or early October maybe. We'll see. But guys, it is just beautiful out here, and it's so important for us because us doing this, it keeps us from having to pay somebody to mow the grass. But instead, listen to me, instead, we can grow it, we can cut it and bale it and then sell it.
We're gonna be filthy rich, man.
And that saves us on the cut, you know what I mean? And so a little bit in the video, I want to break down some more numbers for you guys so you know, like, hey, is this worth doing? Because maybe you got some acreage and you're thinking about doing this. Maybe you're just wanting to watch this because you live in the city and you love this stuff. Hey, I was right there with you before we lived out here. So I'm glad you watched. Come along with us. I'm going to get this all loaded. Me and my neighbor's going to go spread it all. And I'm going to give you some sweet footage of his tractor and his spreader. I mean, it's just beautiful how that thing works. It's so handy. I'm like, how do they do this back in the day when they didn't have this type of equipment? That was rough. I wouldn't be fat. I'm gonna tell you that much. So at least we're in the shade.
Yeah.
Like,
I carry mine with me where I go.
I know, that thing's nice. All right, guys, he's getting ready to go sling this. Let's go follow behind him and see what it looks like. But I'm gonna tell you what, this grass gonna grow good. We are currently slinging 3400 nitrogen. And last time I think we did this, it shot up really, really quick. So check on these pigs real quick. Hey, Caesar. Oh, you got some good bread? Really good bread, really, really good bread. Hey, piggy pigs, what y'all doing in the goats? Look, they done tore up all that stuff. I just threw them a ton of lettuce, green celery, all kinds of stuff. They done tore it up. Like literally just threw it out there. I see a couple pieces left. Dude, that's crazy. Look at that. Look at that, it's about to hit me. It's just short of hitting me. That thing's pretty sweet. I'll tell you that much. And I'm hoping for us a good rain soon too. So if we can get us a good rain, we'll get all this stuff put in. It's gonna be sweet. if I trail too far behind it, I get hit with the pellets, with the granules. I can see them flying right at me too. I don't know if you guys can see it. They're about to whack me. Oh, I'm getting hit. Oh yeah. I'm taking damage. So a lot of you are putting comments below on how many rolls of hay you thought we ended up with, and I'm gonna give you the number. Are you ready? We ended up with a whopping 74 rolls. They're about 4x4 size, string rolled, and man, we ended up with a whole lot more than we even anticipated and expected. And we're really excited about it. But now we're fertilizing because we're hoping it'll grow quicker, and then we can go ahead and get another cut in. And from that point on, maybe get 3 cuts in this year, and that will help us out a lot. Now look, some of you are probably like, man, they're rolling in the money. Man, they're making bank. That is not true.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
Matter of fact, sometimes I'm like, how in the world do farmers make money? Keep in mind, we're paying somebody to fertilize, to cut and bale it. There's a lot of costs that actually go into it. And thankfully our neighbors, our great neighbors, man, great people, they have machinery, and they're literally like, you can walk to their house. So they're really close, so it makes cutting some cost a little bit better. But you know, you got to pay people for all that. So when you're looking at these hay rolls and you're thinking, man, they're making bank, what you don't see is like the $2,000 fertilizer bill, and you know, the $1,200 every time you cut, you know. So there's a lot of costs that go into it, but thankfully, man, the Lord's been good to us. We got all those rolls out. If we can knock out a bunch of rolls again and again, that's really going to help us be in the positive this year. Now, why, you ask, like, well, why cut hay if you're not going to be making bank doing it? Let me tell you something. When we got out here and we were asking someone to come cut this 20 acres, you know how much they were going to charge us? $50 an acre. That was going to come out to be $1,000 every time you had to cut. We have to cut, well, I thought I was going to get hit with granules. We have to cut what, I mean, every 3 months, you know, like, it's like, that would be like $3 grand a year in the negative. And so this at least helps us. Sure, it takes up a little bit of time. It's really not bad. It's just working out the logistics, but this helps us be able to get our grass cut, and we can provide for other farms, and we can make a little bit of extra money on the side to pour back into the farm. You can't beat that at all. Let me show you guys this surprise we got at our farm anyways while you're waiting. And if you're watching, make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much for watching our channel. It means a ton to us. We love bringing great content to you. And I'm literally trying to roll out multiple videos every week because I love bringing good, family-friendly, clean farm entertainment to y'all. Come look at what we got up here. This is cool. Oh, listen to this golf cart too. This thing sounds like we're spinning wheels. You heard that? This thing's just hilarious. But so this is what my sisters were working on today while I was at the house. I didn't realize it, and they sent a picture. But look at this right here. I wanna show you guys this. Okay, you ready? And I'm gonna tell you some backstory too. Oh. So, backstory to this right here, look at this. Boom. So this is like a wire spool, right? And some backstory to this thing. Well, actually, we're going to be painting it with our YouTube logo and our farm logo. It'll say Sunset Acres Farm. But backstory to this, anywho, is that a guy was selling wire spools. He was selling these wire spools, and I actually, I was like, oh, we'll take them. And he had 1, 2, 3, 4. I think he had about 6 on it. It was huge ones. So he's selling it for a couple $100. And anyways, we ended up getting it. When this dude rolled up to the property, I did not realize how huge they were. I don't know if you can tell. I mean, they're probably 10 feet tall, 12 foot. I don't know. They're tall. a lot taller than me. I'm 5'11". These things are tall. And we bought those, and she looked at me like, oh my gosh, like we didn't realize they were that big. So anywho, it was pretty funny. Oh, last night over here, guys, we're about to go back over here to this tractor. We had a coyote come through here. You can see my traps getting buried now with greenery. Every time I set that thing up, and no, this ain't for the coyote. This was for some raccoons we had an issue with. Every time I set that thing up, man, I catch the neighborhood cat. I just can't win. All right, let's go. I ain't good for much, but I'm good for something. I don't know much, but I know one thing. The more of those bags you lift, the heavier they get. We got, what about, I'm about to croak out here. It's hot. I think we just put 9 in there, 10. Y'all was watching, y'all count, I wasn't counting. Yeah, this grass is so good, it's even growing in our garden. How about that? $1,500 of fertilizer adds up.
How many bags was it? 30?
30.
That's,
Yeah, 30, 50 pound bags. 1,500. Adds up quick. This feels like it got wet. Oh, what in the world?
That's about 100 pounds of acre.
Yeah.
And I'm just putting it on the ears.
Yeah.
There's David then. He must be getting ready to cut hay.
Oh, is he? Oh, gosh.
hard to tell.
Yeah,
All the rain's been going around us and
I know it. We had some, it was yesterday, I was going to Panama City, and man, it has flooded over in Callaway. And then I was switching with Pat, so I would drive because it was just really heavy rain. And just moving around to the other side of the car, we got soaked. It was heavy drops.
yeah.
Wings.
Hold on, Brandon.
I know, almost there.
Take a break for me too. Hang on first.
I'm working my lunch off I'm about to eat. Oh, it's getting slippery.
Absolutely can't work like I used to. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
The brakes come so often. They,
Yeah. Whew.
18-hour days.
Man,
I worked out on the landscape job all day.
yeah, that's tough.
Leave at 7, get in at 5, and then I draw landscape plans for midnight.
Yeah,
And
goodness.
also cook supper, clean house, you know, get
Wow.
ready to go the next morning.
Oh my goodness,
We've done that for many years.
that's tough.
And nursery on top of that.
Let's see.
And there was always something to do in that nursery.
Yeah. The nursery?
Huh?
You say you had a nursery?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. There's some people over in Vernon, Arbor Lane, I think.
Yeah.
They got a nursery over there. It's really nice. Or they sell like all the landscaping plants, fruit trees.
I got a plant over there at the house. I need to do, I tell you, should cut the wood on there, but it wasn't there. Now what to do is put it on the fence.
Last bag. Oh. All right. Hallelujah. Man.
You got that on film?
Yeah. The last one.
Farm life.
I know. Living the dream. All right. Good deal.
All right.
I appreciate it. I'm going to go in the house and lay in some water. Thank you.
All right.
All right. All right. Whew. All right, guys, you saw it. We just got 1,500 pounds unloaded. My back feels amazing right now. I feel like I got my little workout and it was great. But we got 1,500 pounds. To give you an idea of even the costs that go into all of this. For instance, this fertilizer was around $500, over $500 to fertilize this field here. This will expedite its growth, really help it grow up big and green, you know, like real thick. But that's $500, you know, so you gotta imagine all the costs that go into this. It does cost money and money up front. If you're ever thinking about doing this, honestly, I feel like you probably need about $3,000 to $5,000 up front to invest in it. Because see, we paid our neighbor to disc up all these fields that had a bunch of weeds in it. We paid him because it was just so bad. And so we also seeded the fields last season. So I would say $3 to $5 grand you're gonna need to put in to starting this up. You're also going to need somebody who's got a tractor, baler, all that stuff. You're gonna need a great neighbor like we got. And so a little bit goes into it all, but honestly, overall, I'd do it again because it's worth it. We don't have to cut grass. You know, like it is so much nicer, you know, being able to do this instead of paying somebody just to come cut your grass. Now, a little bit of cons that could come into this is rats get out in the field or some kind of field mice, all that stuff. They burrow out there in those fields. I cut a pasture one time and just saw rats scattering and I was like, oh my gosh. So you got to keep that in mind. Get some barn cats, you know. They'll help limit your rat population. Matter of fact, G's cats, they like to bring up trophies of their kill all the time to let her know, hey, we're working for the food you're paying us. But I do it every time. So guys, I really appreciate y'all watching the channel today. If you enjoy this type of content, I just recommend, hey, subscribe, follow along. It brings us joy seeing that you guys enjoy this. Because I didn't grow up doing the farm life, and so now that I'm getting to do it, I'm having a blast. I'm living my best life. So make sure you comment below what you want to see, like and subscribe, share it with someone. And hey, if you want to watch more of this great content, if you click this video right up here, YouTube's got some good videos to recommend to you. If not, I recommend you watch this one right here. All right, we'll see you guys until next time.